All right, so this is the inverse A. We're going to start with Adam's roll and the smoke lineup. So you're running up to Palace, and you stop short of this line, like dead even with this pillar, with the center of this pillar. And then you have these planks here. So here's your reference. It's just short of this line, right in the middle. So you're right in the middle of this pathway. Here are the planks. You're going to aim up here. You see this post. You see this cable. At the top of the scaffolding. You're going to come down this slope and aim right at this point where the slope meets the wood. It doesn't matter that much. But I mean, where the slope meets the wood, you're going to jump throw. I'm going to show you how this pops. It takes 9 seconds to pop. So Adam's going to throw this pretty early, and then we'll throw a few seconds later. It's pretty deep. It has some standoff from the box itself, which gives me more cover from this side. Yeah. Dawson, instead of the CT smoke, which we're not doing, or Tom can do it, we'll just see how that works. You're gonna throw the stairs smoke this round, and then I'm gonna throw the jungle smoke. And what happens next? Now I want to discuss our take a little bit. So, Tom, you're going to be doing your kind of like early dry peeking. I would not peek CT before Adam's smoke pops, because if they've got NOP, that will kind of be a waste. We're trying to, like, this play is really strong against a strong, ticket player, basically. So that smoke does give you cover. It's a standard take for the most part. So Tom comes out Tetris. Tom, make sure you check that corner so Adam doesn't get swung on. Otherwise, this is pretty standard. Adam, you're going to be playing Palace with an op. You really don't even have to, come out. This is where things get interesting, and I want you guys to think. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to this. So we have these 3 smokes. Okay. Okay. We have this smoke. These smokes. Tom's going Tetris. I need to get to inverse to plant. We have to clear under Palace. We also have to clear Sandwich. Those are 2 big clearings that we have to do. Also, Firebox Ninja. Default is a little bit tricky. I'll talk about that in a second. And then someone pushing through smoke. So one option. Tom comes out Tetris. Adam is peeking Palace. Adam can see the Sandwich player, so he can almost pre-fire Sandwich. Tom's clearing this. There could still be a person there. I mean, if we do it fast enough, we should be able to hear if someone is up there. But in any case, I'm going this way. If Adam gets a molly under Palace, that should push the under Palace player out, which means if I'm pushing mid, I don't have to fight this one-on-one. Because if we don't molly that, the under Palace player could just be sitting in this back corner, and then I go to plant, and they're gonna watch me go, and then it's a one-on-one, but I'm in smoke, and that sucks. So we really need to make sure that's clear. To that end, one question that I have is for number 3 and Dawson, how do we want to do this? If I'm also not sure about the timing. So if Adam comes out and clears Sandwich, what we could do, we also don't know what our number 3 is doing. Sorry, let's just take a second. Let's start from the top. Tom, I want to point, but you can't see what I'm pointing at. Tom comes out Tetris. I am coming out underneath him. We have Sandwich clear. We have these 2 smokes up still. Adam clears Sandwich. We both swing on the under Palace guy. If Dawson goes first, that's better, because if this one lets you get the trade, it should be me with the bomb if I'm planning. Inverse. Makes sense, right? So Dawson swings wide. I swing shallow on the under balk. Tom, you've got Overwatch on Firebox, and if someone swings from default. After that, Dawson, one thing. You need to be very careful about not crossing, what the CT player can see. So don't go past, like, right there, which is not, like kind of the middle of this. Don't go past that because the CT player can see it. If we kind of do this as a two-stage thing, we sort of like take map control in this pocket and get the bomb down, and then with a flashbang, number 3 pushes out Palace towards CT. Dawson swings on CT, so we have a double peek on the CT with a flash. Like if they step out Palace and Dawson steps into the line under Balk at the same time, double peek on CT, that would be strong, or Adam can do it. And then I can push out and help take control of sites. So we do this in 2 stages. We like get the plant. We get 1 or 2 picks before the plant. If we only get 1 pick, then yeah, we have more unknowns. First we get the plant down, quick plant, and then we expand, and we take more of site. To this end, Tom, if you buy a smoke anyway, and you can re-smoke something, or, you know, if I can molly, you know, if we can get some more mollies out for delay, that would be good. So think about where you can do that. Adam, you know, you might have a molly opportunity somewhere. And again, it's planet inverse, so I can even just go play ramp. That might be the smartest thing. Anyway, we can go from there. Think about that. One other thing that I want to talk about, and this is a little bit long, but I'm going to stick with it. And it's about map control. So say we have these smokes out. Something very strong that we could do is we could do a fake. But when it comes to selling the fake, what we need is map control. So if we can take map control and we can push them all the way off site and have control of site, and they haven't seen us, if we can get them to buy the take, then Tom, instead of dry peeking with no util, can be, you know, all the way, you know, walk his way up over to apps, you know, toss the bomb here. So even if like their B player rotates through apps, he gets the pick, but they see on the map, they don't see the bomb, right? They can't see the bomb on the map because it's in the corner and it's not on him. Then they just get a red question mark and they're like, oh shit, there was one lurking. But it doesn't look like they have the bomb if they counted 4 on site, right? With question marks. Or if they're like, you know, like they, so map control is, I think, if we can manage it, going to make our fakes more of a possibility. Does that make sense? So that's just something to think about. And one more time, the lineup. So Adam, you're just coming up, you know, you're running towards Palace, stopping between the planks and the last pillar. My aim is all the way at the bottom there. Just up at that corner and jump throw. It is a jump throw. That's the play. That's the video. Let me know in the group text what you think.